Here's what you may learn about me by reading my Twitter feed. Sometimes I get really annoyed. Sometimes I'm really silly. Sometimes I drink alcohol. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, this is how I use Twitter to inform my close friends of minor occurrences that I find frustrating, funny, or otherwise noteworthy. Facebook is much the same story. Facebook and Twitter are my biggest time wasters and procrastination causers. I'm a poster child for the argument that the internet is nothing but vapidity and vanity and a productivity sucker. But lately, something's been changing for me. This is my cause. This is what's taking my attention away from kiddie videos and focusing it on something that actually matters and that I can actually help to change. A bill has passed in the House of Representatives that eliminates Title X of the Public Health Service Act. This is a vital program that provides a lot of services to families, including contraceptives, but a number of other services as well. The bill also strips Planned Parenthoods nationwide of federal funding. Why is this? Because GOP representatives want to legislate morality. The bill's sponsor, Mike Pence of Indiana, was quoted the day before the vote as saying, "Nobody is saying Planned Parenthood can't be the leading advocate of abortion on demand, but why do I have to pay for it?" Here's why, Mikey. Because abortion is a legal medical service that can and does save lives. Also, there's the small matter of the fact, as stated on the United States Department of Health and Human Services website, that Title X funds cannot be used for abortion. So all those taxpayer dollars being funneled into Planned Parenthood aren't being used to end unwanted pregnancies. They're being used in the same way that taxpayer dollars are used in hospitals or other services. It's not all abortion, Mikey. A lot of those taxpayer dollars are being used to prevent unwanted pregnancies, sure, but preventing them eliminates the need for that nasty little A word altogether. Anyway, the blogosphere started exploding in response to this bill, and it hasn't stopped. People took to Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, and a bunch of other resources to express outrage, disbelief, anger, and sadness. But they did more than state their very loud opinion. They started fighting back. Currently, Planned Parenthood has a petition warning the Senate that passage of this bill would be a very bad move indeed. Word about this petition is being spread mostly through social media outlets like Twitter and Facebook. Now, I'm not saying that by signing my name to a petition and posting about it on Facebook, that I'm suddenly a card-carrying activist. But it's an important first step for me. Here's what I've done so far. I signed the petition, and I told all my friends about it. I looked up how my representative voted, and when I found out that his vote didn't line up with my beliefs, I petitioned his ass too. I've spread word about all of this through Facebook and Twitter, and I've told my friends and family to do the same and to practice some of their good old-fashioned First Amendment petition of the government rights. Here's the thing, though. I was getting all kinds of riled up about a threat to Planned Parenthood's federal funding. But I'd never even stepped foot inside one before. I knew all about how it could provide free or reduced cost medical care to millions of women nationwide, how it can provide testing to people of any gender or any walk of life. I knew how it spread education to people who'd maybe never even seen a condom or a diaphragm before, much less know anything about how to use one. And I'd never been to one. It felt a little hypocritical, to say the least. So I called up the Planned Parenthood that stands exactly 1 mile from my house, and I made an appointment. I actually accidentally made it without realizing it on International Women's Day, which was today. I went to the appointment, and I was greeted by a friendly staff, very knowledgeable. I had my woman's checkup, and everything went very smoothly. I guess what struck me the most was just the diversity of people I saw in the waiting room. It was really busy. I had my appointment at 12:30. I didn't actually get into the checkup room until about 1:30, but I guess that's a good thing. It means people are still going to Planned Parenthood, still supporting it. There was a woman there on her lunch break from the IHOP around the corner. There was a husband and wife there. Looked like they were awaiting some kind of test result. There were young people, older people. There was a woman in about her 30s there with her 4-year-old daughter. Everyone was just there to get their checkups and to get the services that they needed. Things that Planned Parenthood provides to millions and millions of people every single day. And this is the kind of thing that the government is attacking right now. Are you cold? This is the new impression that I want people to get of me. I'm someone who's silly. I'm someone who gets frustrated. I'm someone who drinks alcohol. I'm someone who posts too many pictures of my friends. I'm also a feminist. I'm someone who cares a lot about women's rights. I'm someone who believes in social justice and equality. The internet does a lot more than just provide endless videos of puppies being confused by their own reflection. The internet got me to get up out of my house and go to my neighborhood Planned Parenthood to learn more about my own health and to consider exactly what is being threatened by the government. The internet is turning me into an activist. Are you cold? Thought this video was done, but just had to add in one more thing. There's been a new development today. I'm quoting from Politico.com today, March 9th. The Senate today rejected the House GOP spending package, a spending bill that included the controversial provision to strip Planned Parenthood of its federal funding. Shortly thereafter, Cecile Richards, the president of Planned Parenthood, was quoted as saying, "Going after the strongest brand in women's health in America is one of the stupidest things the Republican Party could have done." So, in this instance at least, I feel like I've been listened to by my government. I'm going to continue to advocate for women's health, and I'm going to continue to tell my friends that they should check out their local Planned Parenthood to learn more about contraceptives, testing, protecting themselves, and just general health checkups. Planned Parenthood is so much more than just abortion, and that's why it's important to me that we continue this fight.